the understanding of how humans get used to things. How we get used to things. How we get used to like a lifestyle or a habit. How we get used to it. And then we lose the sense of change.
That is why I say we are progressing from caveman to tribe to city-state to nation. How did you change?
Well, injecting like this kind of idea into the world in like right now in the 21st century is just very futuristic. It's just too idealistic.
That is why every prophet come 1,000 years.
Yeah, then we just constantly gonna say be spiritual.
1,000 years is the cycle. Goes from one level to another level.
You can tell people to share, but people will take that idea and find the flaw and take advantage of it. Exploit the idea of sharing.
Maybe. But
which is to me also new knowledge.
Overall, the resources have been shared better. Compared to a capitalistic, bourgeois, proletariat. Now, more social. But still there are a lot of rich fellows.
There's a lot of poor people.
But we are more social and there's a middle class coming.
There's people still dying of poverty today. Death, huh? No water to drink in Africa.
Now, your journey is 100 miles. You're now in the first mile and you're talking about the 1,100 miles. Hey, we have learned the hard way. We have suffered. And we are improving.
For how long until something like this can be established?
Don't worry about how long. Why you worry? Whether we are in the process or not. It's like journey. How long is my journey? You're already moving. Good enough. See, when you think like this, it's okay. But it can be like overanalysis, cause paralysis. You overanalyze too much, you get paralyzed. Learn all this. Overanalysis causes paralysis. You're overanalyzing. You cannot overanalyze when we are all work in progress. We are imperfect. We know. We went through wars.
I would say, like to me, it's like deep thinking. You can say it's overthinking, but it's also like in order to get to that point, you gotta deeply think about it.
No, there is advantage for that also. You know what I told you, isn't it? You're out of the box.
No, I get it, but I'm just speaking on the other side, from the other side.
Don't think too much.
We cannot just be idealistic and be like,
Are we
moving.
progressing as a collective?
Yeah, it's understanding the human nature also, cha. Every individual is different. You cannot just tell, if I tell her to share, I tell you to share. It's not going to be the same sharing, right?
Don't wait for perfection. You'll go nowhere.
So what happens then? If you see injustice, she share very less. You see the injustice, you also sharing. And what would you do? What would you say? Let it be?
How will I look at it? First, I must be aware that we are work in progress. When we are work in progress, nobody is perfect. When nobody is perfect, there will always be people making mistakes. And what you do? You know we are not perfect. We have tendency to make mistakes. What is the solution? To err is human, to forgive is divine. That is where forgiveness comes in. What did Jesus say? What did Jesus say?
Forgive them, Father, for they have not known their sin or something like that.
It is forgiving is a very important element in an imperfect society.
Okay, but that means you kind of like just letting it be.
No. You work for better.
What happens when you forgive? You forgive,
Okay.
and then Well, we're still going through the injustice.
You remember when Gandhi was shot? What did he say?
He said, may God bless you or something like that.
He forgave his own fellow who shot him.
Okay, what happens?
What
Nothing
happened? What
happens.
happened?
We are still killing leaders. Martin Luther King got shot.
No. There is an effect. There is an effect of repentance and regret. There is. Remember I told you?
Yeah, no, I understand.
Martin Luther King.
But that doesn't convince me.
You told, wow, everybody talking, what a useless.
Yeah.
What did I say?
Yeah, I get it, yeah, but it still doesn't convince the fact that there is more light than darkness. No. Yes, there is. I agree. The truth is there is more light than darkness, but it doesn't convince that at all.
There is an increasing amount of light as we go, and we see things better. So don't look for noonday sun when you're in the morning. You are doing that. The sun will come into that, but I want to know. So what happens? You are in a state of confusion inside. Hey, what? Wait for the sun to come.
So I can on like fighting for my right to say like, okay, I cannot share as much as you because there's still darkness. I'm still ignorant. I can tell you that. I can be like, oh, I don't want to share as much as you because we're still ignorant. Doesn't change much.
No, see, when you start, the light, you will see love becoming more and more important. Love is a very powerful force, but when you're in the dark, it is not expressing itself properly yet. When you reach level, love becomes a ruling principle. So everything will be like, even if somebody comes and tell you, okay, I forgive him. That comes from love. So you haven't seen love in its... You are seeing the sun's rising and say, I can't see the sun.
It's not that. It's more of like at night, like when you have gone through the darkness, or you yourself go through that experience of poverty, or no one helping you, no one sharing, there's no love for you. When you feel that, that's when people turn into full straight, like not believing in it.
There are a lot of people who are helping. Mother Teresa. She didn't say, I cannot see the sun yet, I don't know, people are not helping. You do your part. Don't worry about No, I'm telling you, this is the law of nature. You are an individual, you do your part. Don't say everybody must do. That time is different. But we have improved.
So if I share, and then you do some bad things, or like you are with the darkness, then what? It doesn't matter.
Don't worry about it.
You just forgive.
You worry, you give or not. Don't worry what the blood does. Say, I don't need to give you 1,000, you go and enjoy life. That is her problem. But I have given. So I focus on what I have.
So I just donate any, just whack, give any.
Give.
Give to the terrorists.
We don't know what
give to the terrorists. Give. Give to the terrorists.
Up to them.
Give to ISIS. Give some money to them.
You think we need help? Give initiative.
If I think you need help.
You always think the other side of the story. Because why? You are innovative.
I see everything, Cha. I don't just see the light. I mean, I understand the light.
That's why you're very smart.
No, but it's also knowing what the situation of the world is. or just the human nature, you know.
I also have asked all these questions. Finally, I told myself, do what you can do. Don't worry too much about other fellows.
When you came to the realization?
Hmm?
When? In the
Let me see. When I had more money than I need.
That's right. Right. I don't think I've reached there yet.
Possible?